Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar. It's time for some more MLB The Show 17 of this Kansas City Royals franchise that I have been going with here. So the last episode, I ended up winning just 1-0. There really wasn't that much offense for me at all, though I guess we're going to have to wait and see, as I'm now playing the Houston Astros to see if that's going to continue to be the case, because if I'm not able to put some offense together, I'm going to be quite concerned. Wow, sweet stop right there by Gordon. Literally grabs it from behind his back. All right, well, if I'm going up against defense like this is going to be a challenge. Paulo Orlando now up at the plate. Big hit here into left field. This is going to end up being potentially a double if I can make it. Yes. I mean, I knew it was going to be a big hit, but I thought Aoki out there in left was going to be able to make the catch on it. See exactly how close he was. I don't know. I feel like he should have gotten it, but he didn't. I'm surprised I made it into second, too. I was a little worried about that. All right, Eric Hosmer now up at the plate. First pitch of this at-bat. It's going to be a wild pitch, and I'm not going to have any problem getting on over to third. And so now this should set up things pretty well for Hosmer to be able to get an RBI out of this. Okay, going to look low and outside again for it. 1-1 count now. So I've got one out, too. There we go. Deep fly ball into center. I'm going to tag up, come home. This throw shouldn't even really be that close. There we go. First run of the game here goes to us on that sac fly. So Hosmer got the job done. That's all I needed, really. Sure, I would have liked the base hit, but at the end of the day, I'm going to get the run. And I'm happy with that. All right, bottom of the first now. 2 outs. Let's see if Vargas is up at the pitcher's mound for me here. little jump there. That's not what I intended to do, obviously. There's a setting that I forgot to change, which is just like you press one button, and whether it's a dive or a jump, it'll go ahead and do it for you. So you have one button depending on the situation, which I didn't change. So that's why I did a little, I don't know, it was almost like a dance move rather than a jump. But I meant to dive right there. Jose Altuve coming up to the plate here. With the runner on first. Got to be careful here. Fastball ends up going inside to Altuve. And, of course, there's an injury. So Vargas is going to be out for a few days. He's going to come out of this game. So I'm going to have to go bring in Mike Minor, my only relief pitcher with a decent amount of stamina. So him coming into this game cold does concern me quite a bit. I can imagine his pitches aren't going to be where they're supposed to. It's going to be a lot harder for me to get the timing down on everything as well. So we're going to have to fight through at least this first inning to be able to get Mike Minor a little bit warm. He's going for second. What a great throw by Salvador Perez. Merrifield is able to apply the tag. Naoki is caught at second. Honestly, he didn't have that much speed anyway. If it was just about anybody else here, well, I shouldn't say just about anybody else, but a lot of the other members of the Astros would have been safe right there. I have to adjust my delivery quite a bit. Nice. Well, that'll make runners think twice, I guess, before trying to steal. Now we've got to only focus on Jose Altuve here. All right, that's going to be strike 2. Mike Minor can start off here getting a strikeout. That's going to be huge for the confidence for him. It's really what I'm going to need here from my pitcher. Wow, just watches that knuckle curve for strike 3. Jose Altuve, thank you for that one. Now we're going to go ahead and end a somewhat eventful first inning here, us being able to get that one run off that sacrifice fly. Vargas gets injured. Mike Minor comes in and get out of that inning without anything. All right, Perez is going to hit this one into center field. Now, his speed of 28 makes this somewhat of a challenge for him, because a lot of times if I've got somebody who's on first who has a decent amount of speed, I'll just lay down the bunt knowing full well that they'll get into scoring position. But I'm really nervous about doing that with somebody of a speed of 28, because then either he'll be out or we're looking at a double play. Oh, my gosh. That's a situation I thought we were going to be seeing a double play unfold. Gets right past first, though. That's going to put runners on first and second for me here. Oh, it's going to be scored as an error as opposed to a base hit. I was hoping it would be a hit. The more we can kind of bring Morton down, the better. This little bunt here is going to get runners to second and third, but Escobar is going to be out at first. Now, that'll end up being the first out here of this inning. And so I could get a base hit right now from Merrifield. Or next up with Lorenzo Cain. Bring both of them home. But this deep fly ball, well, not too deep. Oh, he's going to miss it. 1 run comes home. Rounding third, trying to go again. Nice. There's 2 runs right there, and Merrifield ends up at third. Okay, so it really wasn't nearly as powerful as I thought it was, but goes opposite field, drops just shy and right. Not a good dive. Honestly surprised he was able to recover that quickly. You know, if I had somebody else here who was really fast, that could have turned into an inside the park home run. Count's full right now here to Lorenzo Cain. Gonna make contact with it, and he's gonna catch it. Oh, yes. That was probably not the best one to be able to go off of because of how shallow it was. I'm just very fortunate that the throw was not on target, so it allows me to get another run here before we end the top of the second. So Royals are up now 4-0. Mike Minor starting off this bottom of the second here by allowing a base hit. You don't see the same cool moves that Morton had earlier from Mike Minor. All right, got to make sure I continue to pitch low. Maybe I can force a double play right here. Correa, oh! Wow, almost a double play right there. At least we're able to get the runner out at second before we make the throw to first, and honestly, that was a sweet stop by Escobar, sliding to be able to get the ball. And I'm taken out at second, which is why I imagine that throw was a little bit slower than I normally see out of him. Oh, he's going again. Little hit and run here, but Minor will be able to pick this one up, get the throw over to first, and that should be the end of the inning here. Right on, Minor's not doing too bad. Honestly, got to give a lot of credit, though, to my infield on that one. All right, Hosmer hitting this one in the left center. He's going to round first. Come on into second. Wow, that was a close one at second, but I get the job done. So far early on in this game, we haven't had a problem being able to get these types of hits. You know, there hasn't been anything that's been too pretty. Yes, I had the first hit that ended up going to the wall, but other than that, we've been doing all right when it comes to hitting. Not as much power as I had expected to see, but oh, man. Straight up dropped him. If they would have given me the option to try and charge the mound, I might have done it right there. All right, that'll put runners on first and second. I'm tempted to lay down yet another bunt to try and get him in a scoring position here. So with Alex Gordon, I think I might very well just do that. Once again, over to third. Throw to first. Gordon is out. But we're putting the pressure on the Astros right here. If we can get some more runs right here, we've got the momentum completely in our favor. And I can imagine right now that for Morton, his energy, he's gotten through a lot of it already here. I think we're almost at 50 pitches as he throws the ball forward to Moustakas.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So energy's down, and
Escobar.
his confidence was down too, so I'm not surprised that the Astros are going to the bullpen right here. I don't recall, though, seeing anybody being brought into the bullpen, so I'm wondering if this next pitcher is going to be coming in cold too. If so, we might be able to bring everybody home. Here comes Brady Rogers, who's actually a really solid pitcher, as you can see just from the batting averages. Also, stats are really good too. All right, so this won't be a cakewalk here by any means. Alcides Escobar. Ooh, really, that was it? I thought he made better contact with that. Like, no joke, once it came off the bat and I saw that it was going into what looked like the left field and center field gap. I genuinely thought that we were going to be bringing a lot of those runners home. I didn't know it was that shallow of a fly ball, though. Oh, drop strike 3. Aoki makes it to first. I wonder if he's going to try to steal again, because last time he tried to do that, he was out. Caught him stealing. That sucks. Drop third strike. All right, swing and a miss right there on Springer. So we're all right. We get out of that inning once again without allowing any runs. Bottom of 5 now. You can tell really not too much has happened here when it comes to offense, specifically from me. Rogers has been doing pretty good, but I felt a lot better at how this has been going offensively based off of the kind of start that we got here in this game. Minor's been pitching very, very well. A lot of strikeouts here from Minor, so even though it wasn't the starter, we had Vargas, and I was excited to be able to pitch with him. I am happy, though, with Minor's performance this game, and I realize full well that things did not have to go nearly as good as it has. Nasty slider for strike 3. We'll go ahead and head into the 6th inning now, still up 4-0. All right, here we go. Lorenzo Cain up to the plate again here. Actually, we're in the top of the 7th. That's the first base hit I've gotten in a while. Rogers having a duck there. It's pretty close to hitting him in the head. All right, 82 speed, 73 steal. I'm feeling good about this. All right, here I go. Wow, fastball right exactly where it needed to be, and that has to be one of the worst stolen base attempts I think I've ever had. Well, that kind of explains really how the last few innings have gone here for the Royals offensively. Yeah, I've gotten a couple other hits, but it's been pretty embarrassing, though, that we haven't been able to bring anybody else home. Wow, ballsy move right there that pays off for Altuve. Like, that is not a situation where I would have tried to go for 2. I honestly was surprised he did. Oh, nice stop. Escobar with the throw over to first. Ends the inning. Not bad. It's the best defensive play I've had here all year. Just that little dive. See what happens when I switch that button around? I'm able to finally get a good dive onto a ball. Nice.
Now pitching for Kansas
All right,
City.
so I'm going to go to the bullpen right here. Bringing in Soria, of course, just because Minor was starting to get tired, even though he didn't come in, or he didn't stay in that late in the game. Well, I guess I should say, yes, he did come in somewhat late. Was the bottom of the 8th right there. I should say he didn't come in at the earliest portion of the game. It was still early on, though. We got a number of good innings out of him, which I think is all that matters. And my bullpen is pretty rested up right now, so I very well can go to Soria if I need to right here, which obviously I am. Because I don't think he's dropped any energy at all. We've seen back-to-back hits now from the Astros, so we should be able to hopefully get out of here. 2 outs. There we go. Just got to charge that one. Barehand it. Oh, and he's safe. So that's going to keep the bases here. It's going to make them full now. Now Jose Altuve's coming up. And with the skills that he's got, this is going to be tough to get out of this without allowing a run. Soria just has not had a good inning right here. Go over to second because of how quick Altuve is. 93 speed overall. We get the out, so number of hits for the Astros here at the bottom of the 8th, especially with there being 2 outs. But we escape once again without allowing any runs. So I've got to give a lot of credit to my team for leaving a lot of runners on base, or making sure that the other team has a lot of runners left on base. Luke Gregerson now pitching for the Astros. Well, the speed and pitches that he's got allows me to kind of wait a little bit more, so I should have some more time to determine what I want to swing at. However, there'll still be bad at-bats like that one. where I don't make that much contact on the ball, but fortunately, I'm able to get on over to first. I'm going to try and lay down the bunt, see if I can go ahead and bring him home. All right, so Merrifield to be out at first. Get on over to second. All right, 1 out now after that sacrifice. See if I can get this hit. Nice, right center. That's going to drop, bring one runner home. No, I don't think I'm going to try and go 3. Dang it. All right, well, not the best base running right there at second, but what matters most is I get yet another run to be able to build up our lead here. Well timed. All right, Kelvin Herrera is going to be coming in now. I know this is not a safe situation, but honestly, with the way that the last inning went with Soria, I don't think I want to be able to keep him in since his confidence is already pretty low. And same situation with Herrera right here. He is completely rested, so I might as well just go ahead and utilize him. I know we've got a rest day coming up here pretty soon, and if I'm pretty smart about how these at-bats go, I might be able to not have to throw too many pitches, which means he'll be back to 100% for the next game. Unless, of course, we don't need him, then for sure he gets the entire day off. And then he should be good. All right, these fastballs coming in at 97 miles an hour. If I keep them low and inside, they've got to swing pretty early, and that'll set up with some of these pitches like this here with the curveball. They're a lot slower. I could go with a changeup in that type of situation too. High and inside. Gonna miss that one for ball 1, and that's one of the few times that I'll ever throw a fastball high, just to see if I can get him to swing at something when I've thrown low for a lot of it. Swing and a miss on that slider. There's out number 1 here at the bottom of the 9th. Try and see if we can go inside again. High fly ball into right, able to get underneath that one. Catch is made. On to the next here. And another high fly ball, this time in the left. I'll be able to get underneath it. And Gordon is going to go ahead and end the game here with that catch. So not bad. A lot of good offense here from the Royals and some great pitching, especially with the problems that we faced early on with the game here by having to go to minor since Vargas got injured, but I don't think he'll be out for too long. One thing I did want to ask you guys about too is I saw in the trade market, or the trading block, Sonny Gray is available right now, and I can pick him up for 3 prospects. So I'm thinking about doing that, try to bolster my starting lineup, so you guys might see a change. If that's something that you would want to see, go ahead and just comment below. Let me know if you want to see that trade for Sonny Gray, or if not, let me know that too. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.